Driving around the coast from point to point with the Fishing WA machine in tow certainly gives you time to take in the magnificent scenery of WA's Pilbara region. Exmouth is one of our country's great fishing towns, and the Northwest Cape separates the Exmouth Gulf from the famous Ningaloo Reef with its spectacular diving and, of course, fishing, which is great from both the shore and a boat. Our host in Exmouth was Pete Meyer from Exmouth Game Fishing Charters, who specialise in sport fishing for marlin, sailfish and big Spanish mackerel. As we arrived, the crew were making sure that Indazara was sparkling and ready for two guys from the city itching to get stuck into one of the ocean's fastest fish. The marina in Exmouth is the best we encountered in the northwest, and it's due in no small part to the thriving prawn fishery that supports many trawlers. Pete rigged plenty of mullet baits, which we were going to troll using the outriggers on the game boat, which separate your baits evenly in what's called the spread.
What we do is we'll put your line through there and we can set the pressure on this to light, heavy or whatever we want it. So with this line, I'll set it just so it pulls out. Okay. And it gets the bait away from the boat and lets it swim in clear water.
Can you run through what we're actually doing?
Well, we've got a shoal here. We've got 4 baits running at the moment at the back. Yep. We've got 3 swimming mullet and 1 skipping mullet. And hopefully this time of the evening, if we work around the edge of the shoal, we may pick up a nice mackerel. We've got some long-tailed tuna that are working as well. And maybe, if we're lucky, we may even raise a sailfish.
No sooner were we on top of the shoal when my mullet got hammered by something so fast it had to be a mackerel. But then again, everything's fast up here. Nothing left to do now but hold on tight and pump that fish into the boat before he decides he'd rather be somewhere else. Now you can see here that I'm lifting the rod well above 45 degrees, which is wrong. Sometimes you don't realise you're doing it, but you can't transfer enough power to the rod this way. As the mackie comes closer to the boat, it's easy to rush and make a mistake, but remember that they've usually got one more run left. Macks are shaped like torpedoes, and the pointy end is just as dangerous. Spaniards have a set of teeth even Dracula would be proud of, so keep them well away from any part of your body or it might just go missing.
Wow, they told me the fishing was fantastic in Exmouth and Spanish mackerel action at its best. Thanks a lot, Pete.
Well, that's one mackie caught and released, but like a good potato chip, it's hard to stop at just one. So he set the rigger again and went looking for more.
Boom! He's got it! I'm on tow! Get the weight on him.
Yeah.
Oh, just put that lever up a tad more, eh?
Yeah, got it.
Woo! You still on?
You got a mac?
I have.
Oh, I think I got a mac too. We saw a mac come up on the surface under Ian's skip bait, and I was running my CD18 in close to the witch doctor, so I dropped it back where his mac was, thinking there could be some more. And sure enough, yeah, it both went off. They both went off at the same time, and we're both on some Spaniards, I would say, which is what we came here for.
Oh, his tail's coming out of the water there, Steve. Awesome.
As I take the weight of the lead, you just shorten her up a bit more.
Yeah.
Shorten her up.
That's the way, Ian.
Shorten her up.
Nice steady pressure. How you going there, Steve?
Yeah, mate, I've got my beat, but I'll keep it out wide.
Okay.
Now that last mackie was pretty good-natured about the whole thing, but we couldn't get 2 in a row that wanted to come quietly. Could we?
Basil. Mackie,
Oh my
baby.
God.
Nice, Mackie. I think you might be a taker.
Pete, just a tad. Let him sit him right out.
Just keep your head in the water. Watch your hands there, Roscoe.
No, hang on. Let's let him calm down.
How's the teeth, Matt? Will he bite you?
Oh, yeah.
He's a bit aggressive, isn't he? My God.
Hey, don't put your hands there in your mouth at all, guys.
Step
Right.
right out the way.
Nice fish, Ian.
Yeah.
Well done, Ian.
Well done.
That's the biggest fish I've caught.
Mason's okay, let's go for the second one.
Excellent.
Well done, mate.
Thanks for that.
It's exciting stuff when both rods go off like they did. And it's very tempting to just try and crank your fish in first, but with mackerel, they're not really going to do a lot to you, so you don't have to drag them in by the skulls and try and rip the skeleton out of their mouth. I was quite happy to keep mine swimming out in the distance so Ian could safely land his, because 2 Macs on board at the same time is not really a whole lot of fun.
Anyone lose their fingers?
Jordan, well done. Nice. Okay, Pete, steady her out, mate.
I think it's a bit bigger than the last one.
Yeah, I think you want to keep this one for the table because he might be a little bit tired. You guys want to make that decision?
Yeah, mate, I think we're better taking it. Why we go? He's not done. Did we just say he was tired? You got it. Whoa! Exmouth Mackerel! The Spaniard is often the first sport fish a new angler will catch, and that's why we all love them. Just remember, when you get your first one to the boat, keep your hands to yourself.